What's poppin'? Thank you for joining us. We are a Metro Boston production interviewing artists, entertainers, content creators, entrepreneurs, and more talents representing Massachusetts, mainly known around the world as Boston. Today we have with us Shaney Poo. Nice to meet you, my brother.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. What's going on with you today? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing amazing, man.
Okay. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So tell me a little about yourself.
I'm an artist, songwriter, producer, actor. I love music, love what I do, love people.
Okay.
I'm out here really just, doing what I love to do, having a good time doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all we can do, man.
It's a lot to work with, right?
So what's the meaning behind your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, my name is Shaney Poo, for those who don't know. It's actually a childhood nickname they gave me as a baby. My government name is Shane. I don't know who named me Shane. They fight over who named me that. But I was early on in my music career. I started trying to find a name I wanted to represent what I do. And I didn't know what it was. Then someone told me one time, don't worry about it. It's gonna hit you. Just wait. Then I remember it was Thanksgiving dinner, and I pulled up at my grandmother's house, and I had cousins and everybody already sitting in the kitchen. And I walked in there, and one of my cousins was like, "Yo, Shaney Poo, I haven't seen you in like forever." And I was like, "Oh shoot, people do call me that."
Yeah.
Then it just clicked in my head. I'm like, as weird as it sounds, that's my name. And I made sense in my head. What it means to me is like, since that was a name given to me as a child, as an adolescent, as an artist, I never lose touch with my child self. It always stays with me. So when I'm creating the music I make, that shines through the music. That child in me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you from?
My family is from Haiti.
Okay.
The
motherland.
Yeah, motherland. You know what I mean? And me, I'm born and raised right here in Dorchester, Roxbury. Born and raised. So crazy, but I love it.
Okay. So what was your childhood growing up look like?
I'm the only boy in my family, so I had a bunch of women around me, constantly, taking care of me. I had a really fun childhood. Had a lot of friends. I had a real long leash. So my parents gave me a lot of freedom growing up as a kid. So I really got to experience life to the fullest. I was out there really doing a lot. You know what I mean? And so I really had a good understanding of who I was and what life was really all about early on in life. So when I got older, it was like I really knew what I wanted to do and how to do it because I experienced a lot early on in life already.
Yeah.
So I'm just blessed my parents gave me that type of freedom. Yeah, I had a lot of freedom growing up. I remember being like 14 going to the club.
No.
Knowing I had school in the morning the next day, you know what I mean? And so now here I'm a little bit older. I'm like, the club?
Yeah, you've been through it already.
I'd rather be in the studio right now. I'd rather be with, doing whatsoever.
I hear that.
It was a fun childhood. So I'm blessed I made it this far so far.
Okay. Like, talk to us. When was the cause of you when you started recording your first, let's say your first music? What was it like?
What it was like? I think I remember the first song I ever recorded. I was in college, and I actually went to college with one of my high school friends. So we was like that. And he called me into his dorm room one day, and he was like, "Hey, yo, look at this. We can record music right into my Mac laptop." So we didn't have a mic. You know what I mean?
Just the computer mic?
Talking into the computer. And we were just like, we ain't really nothing to do. So we just, drink something, and just record music.
Okay.
And before even that, I always knew that I was an artist. I was really creative. I always wanted to do something in that field. But I didn't know what. But when that thing really happened, I was like, yo, I love this. So I just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. Don't get me wrong, I was trash. You know what I mean? But
we gotta start somewhere.
facts. But I just knew, yo, I love doing this. This is dope. And I just kept going. I never stopped. And
Okay.
it brought me to this point that I'm at right now.
Okay. So while we're talking about this topic,
Yeah.
what was the first music? What's the name of it?
The first song I ever created?
Yeah. In case if the viewers want to go check it out.
What was it called? It's not even out. You can't even
find it?
You can't even look this thing up. I'm talking about this is like before social media. Like
okay.
we probably had MySpace, Facebook, all that.
Okay, so like I would say like
Yeah,
early
but-
2000s, like maybe 2006ish.
I ain't gonna cap. This is like 2010.
Okay.
I started recording music 2010, but it wasn't music you could actually put out. It was just like just getting my voice. I wanted to hear my voice.
How old were you?
I don't know. I don't even remember.
Okay.
I just knew I was in college at the time. That's all I remember.
Okay. So, what does your recording process look like? Like, as in, like, do you have a specific time, day you record? Like, like, is it Sunday morning? You're like, you know what? This is a quiet time. Let me just start recording.
I say it's divinely experienced. It's divinely influenced.
Influence. Okay.
Yeah, because it's so random.
Okay.
It comes at random times. I have my own studio.
Okay.
So I've had my own studio since like 2012, 2013.
Okay.
So I have the freedom to record how and when I want. And there is no schedule. There is no format to how I do what I do. It's like you feel something, you see something, you experience something, and it just comes out.
Okay.
I turn on the mic, upload the beats, whatever I do, and I get going. But what I usually do is I just record music, and then I'll hold on to it for a while. And once I accumulate some songs that sound good together, and I have a concept for it, and it feels right, then that'll be an album.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? And then whenever I put out an album, I'll stop recording for a while. Because I like to experience life.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people where like, I have to record every day. Like, nah, come on. That's prison.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No, I hear that. So
yeah.
Shaney Poo,
Yes, sir.
what influenced you? Like, as in, like, what do you get your, I would say, your influence from?
From life.
Okay.
I just experienced life in many different ways. Like, on my new album, I just released an album. It's called Alien Priest. You should check it out. It's crazy.
You hear the man.
You know what I
Check
mean?
him out.
But on that specific album, I touch on themes like God, faith, money, just having a good time, heartbreak and redemption. All things that I experienced in a short span of time. So for me, I just experienced life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Whatever I go through, I put it into music form. Or it can be a friend. Whatever a friend goes through, I put that into music form. And I just really live freely.
Yeah.
So I experience a lot. And thank God I'm able to just, do what I love to do and just experience life at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a lot of different places around the country. I've seen a lot, met a lot of dope people, and it's influenced my music. So just everyday life really just motivates me to do what I do. So I'm lucky.
I hear that.
Yeah.
So, do you write your own songs?
I have to.
Okay.
Well, it's not me. It doesn't mean I can't have somebody sit down to bounce off of. No, that's always dope.
No, I hear that.
But I just feel like the type of music that I make is so me. It's so original to who I am that I couldn't have somebody write it for me. That's impossible. How? It's like, who else named Shaney Poo?
The one and only.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like, it has to come from me.
Yeah.
It has to. And that's not knocking anybody else that has writers. There's nothing wrong with that. Music is music at the end of the day. But I feel like what I do specifically, it's so unique to who I am that it has to come from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are your plans and goals, let's say for the next year, or maybe 6 months from now, or maybe like 5 years from now? What are your plans and goals?
Well, we just recently started a record label. It's called Black Pop Music. I was saying the next year, I just want to expand from there. I want to just do more of everything that we're doing right now. And I want to just, get to a point where we could be on the road touring. If just me, but all of us together. I want to be at a point where we can, really just influence other people on such a big level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't want to be local. We want to be global. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
We want to be able to touch and influence people in a major way, and open doors, not only for ourselves but other people. With God's help, you can do whatever.
That's true. There's no limit.
There's no limit, and
true.
and I know I can do it. It's in me. It's just I have to, put in the work and just stay who I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Shaneypoo, since you said you are Haitian,
Yes, sir.
like what language do you mostly sing, or rap, or what's your preferred language in your music?
Well, I speak English. 99% of the time, you're gonna see me speaking English.
Okay.
You know what I mean? My Creole ain't like out the water crazy great, but I could definitely, get my way around and communicate. But like, I definitely draw a lot of inspiration from my Haitian culture. Not only my culture, but like, Cape Verdean culture. I get really influenced by, because the music, as you know, is very similar.
Yeah.
And where I'm from, where I live is a large Cape Verdean community. So a lot of my friends is Cape Verde, and I grew up, in high school in the party scene. I used to be at these clubs, at these parties, and like I grew up off of dance hall music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I really, that type of vibe. So like, I get influence from all these different types of things. So it all plays a part in what I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
So, do you have any upcoming, music, or are you working on anything right now? Or
I'm not working on anything that I'm gonna be releasing, but like I said, legit, like last week, my new album Alien Priest just came out. So that's what we're gonna be rocking with for a while now. And like I said, it's like a full meal worth of music.
Okay.
There's so much different layers to it, and so much different feels and vibes to the music, that like I'm gonna be rocking with that for a little bit. And even before I put that out early in the year, I actually put out a documentary. And it was like some old footage I found from earlier in my journey, dating back to like 2015.
Okay.
Up to like 2019, of me traveling around, doing shows, going to Atlanta, just, on my journey. And I put together these clips, and I put a documentary for whoever doesn't really know who I am, can get a little taste of how I started, on my journey. But right now, like I said, I have a new album that just came out last week, and it's just, I'm so proud of the work. It's so beautiful, and just it's so touching. Yep. I just want everyone to hear it.
Yep, I hear you. So, what do you have out right now? Do you have any music or videos out?
We did put out a video not too long ago. The song's called Palm, P-O-M. And it's a dope music video.
Like the palm trees.
Like Palm, P-O-M.
Oh, P-O-M.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like shake it like a pom-pom, kind of.
Pom-pom. But it's a dope music video we shot not too long, like 2 months ago.
Okay.
And it's really fun, vibrant. And we're just having a good time. Good time, good vibes, good song. And that's something y'all definitely could check out as well.
Okay.
So that's, in terms of videos, that's out right now. And it's, like I said, it's just good vibes. But like I said, new album out right now. We got a lot of dope songs on there. Songs like, I got a song called Superhero. I got a new single out called Fistful of Dollars. You know what I mean? And just so much dope songs on that project I want y'all to enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any features, like any potential features that you want to work with?
I'm not big into features.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
May
really
I ask
not.
why?
I don't know why. I really don't know. I feel like I'm somebody that like I live in my own world creatively.
Okay.
I'm really like an artist where like I block out the whole world and I just do what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about what other people is doing. And I might check in and hear, oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope. What she's doing. But I'm really just in my own world, and I think that comes from me just, my childhood and just me being a kid, being in my own world.
Yeah.
And so I don't really look out for features or anything. If I do feature an artist, it's for like a specific reason. Like on this new project, Alien Priest, I've only 2 features on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was 2 guys that I met while I was in Nashville, Tennessee. You know what I mean? So like I just heard something in them where it just made sense to put them on the same song.
Yeah. No.
But other than that, the album has no other features. It's just me.
Okay. Since you mentioned childhood, are you the only child in your family? No,
I'm not the only child. No, I do have other siblings. They played like a big role in my life. You know what I mean? All women. I'm the only boy in my family. So
that's nice.
So I'm saying, right?
So that means like you know how to treat the ladies perfectly, right?
I can't lie. It's definitely taught me different things about women that I feel like I wouldn't have really known if I wasn't born and raised in that situation.
I hear that.
And women, I would say, they're such complex, beautiful beings that it takes time for you to understand and really know how to treat and appreciate them.
Okay.
It really does.
I agree with you.
I encourage all my brothers out there, really take time to really understand a woman. Talk to them. You know what I mean? Really, really talk to them. Just don't look at the surface. And like, you will grow a new appreciation for what a woman is and does.
I agree with you. I agree with you, my brother. Reason why I was asking those questions is because I was wanting to hear more about like the feature aspect of your music, but I don't have anything to pertain to my next question.
Okay.
So this is what I was asking. Nothing crazy. Just was asking those questions. So give us some local names or like local artist name that well actually we already respond to that. You said you met two of your peers in Tennessee that you work with.
Yeah.
I think we already
well, we did one song together, just one song.
One song. Okay.
I just liked what they brought to the table.
Okay.
So I threw them on this specific song. It's the first song on my album.
Okay.
The song is called "Till Kingdom Come."
Till Kingdom Come.
And
Okay.
it's very it was my first time doing like a gospel song. It's like a fusion of like gospel, a fusion of like some up tempo like zouk music,
Okay.
and like hip hop.
Kind of like get up, like let's start.
Oh,
moving.
when you hear it, trust me, you're gonna want to get out your seat.
Okay. Say
And-
less.
And they both had amazing verses on there, amazing verses.
Okay.
And it just added something so magical to the song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of features, I have a question of my own.
Mm-hmm.
So would you say like what are you looking for in an artist that you want to work with? Like as in like what do you want them to bring? Well, I'm not gonna say what do you want them to bring to the table, but like what are you looking for to put them in your music or
Well, I think first of all, I have to like them as a person.
Okay.
And just put music aside, I gotta just rock with you as a person.
Okay.
Because if not, it's just not gonna work.
That's understandable.
2, it has to. I always say you have to put the song first.
Okay.
Put your ego second.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? You do what's best for the song.
Yeah.
If the song only needs me, the artist, saying 3 words, then I did my job. Because the song is first.
Yeah.
The song will outlive me at the end of the day. It will.
It's true.
So I want to find people that can just contribute what I need them to contribute to a song, big or small. And I gotta like what you do musically. You have to fit what I'm looking for that song. So, like I said, I just live in my own world creatively.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really look for features. I really don't. But if I like what you do, if I like who you are as a person, and you fit what I'm trying to do with that specific song,
Yeah.
then, you know, let's rock. Let's do let's do it.
No, I agree with that.
That's all it takes.
I agree with that. So, what would you like to do? What do you do? Not what would you like to do. What do you do outside of like music? Like, you know, like let's say, like, do you enjoy family time? Do you go on trips, vacations? Or do you just stay working?
I don't vacation because I'm always busy.
Come on, man. You need to vacation sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta relieve some stress. Come on, man. I myself enjoy vacation.
I haven't gone on a vacation in like since 2015. Dude.
Man, you gotta get out there.
I was in Haiti.
Okay.
For like 30 days, bro.
30 days?
30 days. I had no phone, no internet. I was like really in it, dude. It was crazy. I loved it. But it doesn't mean I've traveled.
Yeah.
I've been around, but I travel for business.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
But like I find little pieces within that business trip to enjoy myself.
Okay.
Really.
So would you say like, because you in tune with your music, that like this is like your stress free, like your getaway from like all the things that you're dealing with life? Would you say that's what it is?
The way I get away from life is through music.
Okay.
Music is
express it, right?
Music is believe it or not, music is therapy. More for the artist than it is for the person.
Okay, that's understandable.
It's therapy because like if you're going through a whole bunch of crap in your life, you know, being able to just speak it on a record.
Yeah.
It's like I got it out of my system.
I agree. I wish more men would do something like that. You know, at least speak it out. But
speak it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a firm believer of you heal what you reveal.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
What you speak out and you let loose, it's like, okay, you let it out your system. And music definitely helps me with that. Other than that, you know, I like, you know, hanging out with like, you know, a special lady, you know what I mean? You unwind, just chill, hang out with a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just be with your community. Be with
Yeah.
your community. You
I
know,
agree.
Everybody has their community.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
That is true. Without community, where would it be, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm big on community.
Yeah.
I love community.
Even for a child, they always say like, you know, like a nation pretty much like raise a child.
Yeah, it
you
does.
Can't really do it by yourself.
It
But
does.
I do hear you, because even with whatever you're doing, whether it's music, you know, filming, or you know, having like, I'm into cars, you know, so like whether
okay.
like if you building like a car that like no one has before, you know, there's a community out there, so they always welcome you with open arms. So you know what you said makes perfect sense, you know.
Yeah, and we actually helped. We didn't create the community. I can't take all the credit for that.
Yeah.
But about a year and some change ago, me and my friends, completely on accident, we started something called Show and Tell Boston.
Okay.
And it's basically like a community of artists, regular everyday folks, business owners, whoever.
Yeah.
We come together once a week and we talk about different topics that we're passionate about, that they're passionate about, and we share ideas. We're very honest and open with each other.
Yeah.
And where I've seen this develop and grow is way more than where I ever thought it would be, because I had no plans of doing this. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And that's definitely another way I relieve stress and just get out. Just being around other people similar to me. Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to performing,
Yeah.
most artists bring out their artists. You know, like they bring their entire team.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, what do you do when you're performing? Like, do you bring your people with you, or is it just like, you know, the people like your? Is it like, I would say, I'm not gonna say your team, but like, is it like, you know, your family, or is it just like artists that you've been working with?
I usually perform a lot out of Boston, in other cities and stuff like that. So usually I'm dolo.
Okay.
So whenever I have a show, I automatically have in my mind I'm gonna be alone. So I always keep that in mind when I'm performing, to like make sure I'm doing everything I can as a person, make sure the performance is what it needs to be. if it's something local, something that, you know, it's New England area, yeah, I'll bring my team with me. I'll bring my friends with me who also perform as well. And yeah, we'll rock it out on stage together. But I'm usually by myself.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's this question I wanted to ask. So the question is like, what's worse? You know, is it like to never get it or to get it and then lose it?
Well, I've lost a lot.
Okay.
You know, not too much, but if you ask me from an artist point of view, I'd rather have it and lose it. Because regardless if I don't have it anymore, I'll always have it in here. Always have it in here.
Okay.
I could always go back to it, you know, and be like, oh, that was such a beautiful time in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and a lot of that influences my music. A lot of the stuff I put in my music sometimes isn't even what I'm going through right now. Something I already went through.
Yeah, of course.
So I use that as my fuel.
Yeah.
To, you know, come up with a lot of my concepts and ideas. So I'm with the, like I said, I'd rather have it and lose it.
No, I agree. Because what I usually see is that like, if you lose it, you're gonna go back and get it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, because as somebody who's motivated and you know, who's trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody who like don't like losing. So you pretty much like will continue to chase after something that you love. Exactly. Oh, who like losing?
Even in basketball, if I lose, I take it personal.
No, I definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
Even when it comes with money, you know what I'm saying? Like you lose some money, you're gonna go out there the next day, medal to the medal.
I've lost so much money, bro. It's like, dang.
No, I hear you. Oh
my gosh.
I hear you.
And those people who took it, you know who you are.
Pay up.
You know what I mean? You know who you all are. It's cool. It's all love, though.
Yeah. No, I hear you. There's a saying that says, you win some, you lose some.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, I hear you. I've lost countless of things. It's not just money, but like, I may not get into it, but
you don't want to get too deep.
No,
you'll start to shed a tear, you know?
For real. Talk about fans.
Yeah.
Does your city support you?
To be honest, probably not as much as I probably would want it to, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't hold that against my city. You know, people is gonna support what they want to support. You can't force them.
True.
Also, I realized that there's different markets. You know, I remember I was in I did a concert in Pennsylvania. Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You ever heard of it?
Nope.
Me neither. Until I showed up there. And that market was heavy into heavy metal music. The whole community. So I'm out here, you know, I'm doing my thing. People love the performance. But I'm like, this is a heavy metal city. You go to certain parts of Atlanta, it's trap music.
Yeah, of course.
You go to certain parts of New York, it's like straight up bars, New York drills, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I understand certain areas have certain type of styles of music. So like, I wouldn't know what the name to put on Boston, what the style of music is here. But like, I got people that support me here, but I got people that support me all around the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm appreciative of anybody and everybody that supports me. So it's like, you know, it's a big world. You don't only got to confine yourself just to the city.
Yeah, I know your city you're from. Yeah,
nah, it's a big world, bro.
I agree.
It really is.
I agree. So my next question for you is, what can your fans do to support you?
Share my music.
Okay.
So, listen to it. Hit me up and I'll respond. I've been blessed to have people from all over the world that really rock with what I do. And some of these people, like, I have full conversations with these people, like on Instagram or email, like full conversations with people. Like, there's this one kid out in the UK. If he sees this interview, what up, Scott? You know, he's some kid.
Okay.
Some kid, you know what I mean? And he'll hit me up and be like, yo, I just heard your new song, man. It's incredible. I'm like, yo, what up? Thank you. He'd be like, yo, I just joined a football team, you know. whatever. Check out my football clips. I'm like, yeah, I got you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I like relationships like that with people.
Yeah.
Where it's real and genuine. It ain't just like, I play your stuff. Nah, hit me up. What up? I might send you some exclusive music no one's ever heard before. Here you go.
Yeah.
You know what
I would say you're a hero, to be honest.
Huh?
I would say you're a hero, to be honest.
I feel like I'm a superhero.
Yeah, because you have one song that says superhero. I agree with that, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, because if fans are reaching out to you and you know, thanking you and stuff like that, that's a hero move.
Yo, I had somebody hit me up. It was like, I don't want to say she was an old lady, but she had to be like in her 40s maybe.
Yeah.
And it was a woman who hit me up on TikTok. She said, I heard one of your songs. I forgot which one it was. And she said, like, I was in an abusive relationship. And she's like, your song just put me in a good mood today. And Shane, thank you. And I was like, damn. And that's when it hit me that I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I already knew it was what I'm supposed to be doing. But something like that, man,
It just drives it.
I put my phone down. I was like,
Yeah.
like, here's a lady going through an abusive situation. She don't know me, I don't know her. But she had the courage to hit up a stranger and be like, thank you for whatever song she heard. I forgot what it was, but she was like, thank you.
Yeah. Bless those people, man.
It brightened my day. And I'm like, this is what artists are here for. To touch people in different ways. And I'm just lucky to have the gift.
Yep.
Straight up.
Yep.
I don't take it for granted at all.
Yep. So, what's your message to any upcoming artists? Like any like what would you? So, my question is to rephrase it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would the younger you, let's say, like, what's the message you would give for a younger you, like that's doing this, that's want to be an artist today?
My message to the younger me, and little Shane, I hope you're listening. Stay on your path. Listen to your parents.
I feel good.
Dot all your I's, cross all your T's.
I know where I
Focus. Keep God first. And,
since you was a kid.
you know, don't let anybody tell you you can't do what you want to do. Because it's possible. And you will get there.
Easy to ride 'em.
You know, and just enjoy the ride. Enjoy it. And cherish those who say they love you. Because they're not always going to be there. And, you know, just, you know, yeah, keep it simple.
A good message, my guy.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, trust me. So, next question is on the list is where can people find your music?
You find it on all platforms.
Like Spotify.
Everywhere you listen to music. Legit, you can Google me. Type in Shaney Poo. SHANEY space POO. You'll see my face. You see my music. It's up there. You can follow me on all on Instagram primarily at Mr. Shaney Poo. Also, we have a website, blackpop.com. That's BLACPOP.com. So it's pretty easy to find me. So if you don't find me, it's your fault.
You heard the man. So,
kidding.
what about your documentary? Where can they find it?
Yeah. I got we put together a documentary like 3 months ago of like old clips.
Yeah.
From like 2015 to 2019. And it was so nostalgic watching it back. It was like, wow, that was me a couple of years, like 4, 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And they can watch that documentary also on my website, also on YouTube, Shaney Poo. You'll see it right there. It's a cool documentary about, you know, however long minutes. And just to give you a little taste of how I started my journey and how I got to this point right now. So it's pretty cool.
Okay. Of course. Okay. So I see you drinking beer. So, what is your favorite like drink? Would you say like alcoholic or non-alcoholic? What's your favorite drink?
I don't really drink much. I'm not that big of a drinker. I'm not. I like wine though.
Same here.
I'm a wine drinker.
Yeah, boy.
I like me some Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
I'm big into the reds. I still like the wines, the white wines too. I'm a wine guy.
Yeah, the red is better.
Red's
for
better.
sure.
Puts you to sleep though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
a little
Makes
bit.
me feel old though. Even
It does,
wine
man.
put me to sleep.
You start drinking, grow gray hair pops up out of nowhere every sip you take. But yeah, I'm a wine guy.
Okay. So, do you have any plans for like the future? As in, like, are you planning on staying in Boston, or are you planning on like, would you say like wherever your music bring you, is that where you're going?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I travel a lot.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, well, less than 2 weeks. Last week, I was in Miami or Florida, wherever I forgot where I was. I was in Florida, I think. Before that, I was in California.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I'm going to New York. Tomorrow, I'll be in New York.
Yeah.
So, as an artist, you can't be in one place. You gotta move around.
I agree.
You do, because it's a big world. Why not? Plus, I love traveling. I do. I enjoy traveling. It's fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for coming, Shaneypoo. We
you,
truly appreciate it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we get to learn more about you in the future.
you, man.
Not just learn about you, but we want to hear more from you.
Thank you, man.
In any upcoming project that you may have. And it was a pleasure. I'm saying it again, a pleasure to sit down with
too,
you and
man.
have a conversation.
You too, bro.
And hopefully the future opens many doors for all of us.
And, thank you for having me on this platform. This is like something that like I love seeing.
Yeah.
Creatives, especially Haitian creatives, building something from the ground up. So whenever y'all need anything from me, y'all let me know. I'm here to support y'all. It's dope out here.
Of course.
Check out Alien Priest, new album out now. It's Fuego, cause I said so. And yeah, man, stay blessed, y'all. Stay blessed.
Yep, you heard the man. Check him out.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Well, this is it, guys. Thank you for joining us. We hope to bring more content like this, and see ya.